The Constitution of India. Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello children, hope you all are fine. We meet again after a small break. I hope your exams went off well. Now we are back to our chapter. So, in the previous class, Sujata teacher has explained how much Raja's grandparents were worried about him, isn't it? We have seen them praying for his well-being. Grandfather even promised Raja that he won't beat him. He asked some of the servants to find out Raja as he got more scared of not finding him till now. Soon, the news spread everywhere. Many neighbors came to their house to offer sympathy. Still, there was no sign of Raja, isn't it? Now, let's continue the story. I'll read out the paragraph. Listen carefully. Some of them went out to search for me. More and more people came, and soon there was a big crowd. By now, grandmother had lost all hope of seeing me again. She started telling the people what a good boy I was. The search parties returned without finding me. Grandmother started weeping loudly. The women in the crowd also wept. The servants of the house joined in the wailing. They all acted as if I were dead. So, some of them went out to search for me. So, as instructed by grandfather, some of the people went out in search of Raja. More and more people came, and soon there was a big crowd. As we have seen in the previous part, many people came to Raja's house, isn't it? First the neighbors came, then his relatives, and then the other people who heard about the news. So, many people came to his house, and now there is a big crowd. That is, his house and surroundings are now filled with people. Crowd meaning a large number of people. Okay. By now, grandmother had lost all hope of seeing me again. She started telling the people what a good boy I was. As they were not able to find Raja till now, grandmother lost her hope of seeing him again. She started to tell the people who gathered in her house how good of a boy he was. She started telling the good things about Raja. Okay. The search parties returned without finding me. Grandmother started weeping loudly. The women in the crowd also wept. The servants of the house joined in the wailing. They all acted as if I were dead. So, the people who went in search of Raja came back empty-handed. They were not able to find out where Raja is. This made grandmother more sad, and she started crying loudly. Weep means cry. Okay. So the servants and the women in the crowd also started crying along with grandmother. They all were crying as if Raja is dead. Wail means cry loudly. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's move on to the next paragraph. I felt very sorry for grandmother. I wanted to come out. Grandfather was a man of strong will, but I knew that he too felt very sad. He did not, however, lose hope. He stood up, turned in the direction of our family temple, and prayed. Help me, God, he said. Give me my child. I want him now. I cannot wait any longer. He then stood silent in prayer. Okay. I felt sorry for grandmother. I wanted to come out. Watching his grandmother crying loudly, Raja felt sorry for making her cry, and he really wanted to come out of his hiding place. Grandfather was a man of strong will. Strong will means strong minded. Okay. Though his grandfather was an emotionally strong person, Raja knew that he also felt very sad. However, grandfather never lost hope of getting Raja back. Okay. He stood up, turned in the direction of our family temple, and prayed. Help me, God, he said. Give me my child. I want him now. I cannot wait any longer. He then stood silent in prayer. So, grandfather stood up from the place where he was sitting and turned to the family temple and prayed. Can you tell me what he was praying for? Yes, he was praying to God to help him to get his grandchild back, because he can't wait more. He also got upset for not seeing his grandchild. So he stood there silently praying to God. Is it clear, children? All right. Now moving on to the next paragraph. At that moment, uncle returned. He learned what was happening at home. He looked around and guessed where I was. He came to the cowshed and asked me to come down. I came down. Uncle took me into the house. Grandfather had just finished his prayer and turned. As he opened his eyes, he saw me standing before him. He took me up in his arms in joy, hugged me, and said, God heard my prayers and has given you back to us. All right. At that moment, uncle returned. He learned what was happening at home. So, suddenly, his uncle who has gone out returned. At this time, everyone was worried and praying for Raja. His uncle understood what was going on there. Okay. He came to the cowshed and asked me to come down. I came down. Uncle took me into the house. So his uncle looked around and found where Raja was hiding. He went to the cowshed and asked Raja to come down. Realizing that he caught, Raja came down and his uncle took him into the house. Okay. Grandfather had just finished his prayer and turned. As he opened his eyes, he saw me standing before him. He took me up in his arms in joy, hugged me and said, God heard my prayers and has given you back to us. So, when his grandfather had just opened his eyes after prayer, he saw Raja in front of him. So tell me, what would be grandfather's feeling? Yes, he felt so happy. What do you think would he do? Will he punish him? No, never. He hugged him and thanked God for giving his grandchild back. Okay, here the story ends. So children, tell me, how was the story? Did you like it? What moral did you get from the story? Yes, you should always obey your elders. Even if they punish you, it is for your own good. Okay. So, hope you have enjoyed the story. Don't forget to note down the new words in your file. Okay. Now, it's time for your homework. Try to find out the answers for these questions. I'll give you the question and you have to find out the answers for them. Okay. So, the first question is, where might the people have searched for Raja? Why couldn't they find him? And the second one is, I wanted to come out. What prevented Raja from coming out? And the third question is, what would Raja say to his grandfather when he returned home? Okay? So, try to find out answers for these questions. That's all for the day. I'll meet you in the next class. Thank you.